Tina tonight shared a story of a broken relationship. A broken relationship that in the end was fixed. Tina had to leave, so I'm going to call the camera Tina. Tina, you did a lot that I liked in the story tonight. You're very good at kind of creating a vivid adventure for us. We felt as you walked into the dark woods, you talked about how you felt. You talked about the color of only black and white in the woods. You gave us a nice, vivid picture that brought us along with you. And that was one of the things that I liked about her story. I also liked that she started with a question that we could all relate to. Has anybody had a problem with a relationship? And I think one thing that could make that even stronger is maybe make it more specific in your question. You know, have you ever had a coworker that you find annoying? Or have you ever been stuck with somebody who doesn't listen to what you say? Like, I wasn't sure what the relationship problem was. And I think if you make it more specific and relatable, it will draw in the audience more. And it'll also give important details as you go into the story, because her theme was all about relationship, but that part was a little bit mushy and vague. What was her relationship problem with Dee Dee? It's a little bit unclear. And so clarifying that a little bit would make the theme stronger. I like that when she brought up something, and it's a good lesson for everybody, when she brought up kind of a conflict, she did it in a very kind of respectful, clear way. I've seen many people undermine their speech when they kind of like bad-mouthing somebody in their speech, and then you're like, ooh, that's a little bit of a turnoff. She did it in a respectful way. If anything, she could even explain a little more what the problem was. As far as some more suggestions, one of them is, it was a great story going through the dark woods. I would suggest, Tina, that you use kind of a technique to build the suspense more. Bring people up, give people hope, and then take it away. And it was like really built into that. Like you'd be like, okay, I'll be fine and safe if I can talk to my brother. I'm always safe with my brother. If I'm on the phone, everything will be okay. And he doesn't answer. But if I could only see, where can I get a flashlight? Oh, he has a flashlight, everything's fine. It doesn't work right. Like just kind of build that up and down and up and down, and it draws people into the story a little more. I'd also make sure that your lesson is very clear. What was the lesson there? Like yell in the hill and then it'll work out. I think making sure there's a clear, crisp lesson that people can relate to, people can implement. I wasn't totally sure what that lesson was. But a great, vivid story. I'll always remember Dee Dee, and I'll always remember talking to the camera. Goodbye, Tina.